Hello, I'm Alice Erickson. I live in Southeast Michigan, Zone 6. I like to share my gourmet recipes, organic gardening methods, and preserving techniques with my viewers who love to cook and garden, so therefore they can utilize the most out of their harvest. In today's episode, I will be going over how to utilize leaves and to respect the pollinators at the same time. Trees are interesting. They put so much nutrients from this deep-rooted, all the nutrients in the ground, and they put it in their leaves, and obviously to get more energy for it. Well, a lot of that falls down, and then the tree goes dormant, and it takes the energy and sources it there. So there is literally so much nutrients that you can put into your soil because the tree already provided in the leaves, so why not use it? It's important to have the leaves in whole form. Some people like to use their lawnmowers and mulch over the grass. It does fertilize your grass, that's great, but the pollinators and beneficial insects can be on them. They like to hibernate in them. It is important to leave the leaves kind of spread out and thin like I have behind me, because that will feed your grass and it'll break over the winter. And then I take a lot of the leaves that I collect and I put them in my raised beds. I have a metal mesh around my lettuce box. And then my berry box is fantastic to keep them so I don't have wind going everywhere. I then take all of those whole leaves and put them around my perennials as well as the bonsais. Leaves are not only great for nutrition, they're also an insulator. In my berry box, I have been creating a really good soil. I normally do sphagnum moss and leaf matter, and then I make sure there's a really good mulch layer of the leaves to protect the crown of the plants and the rhizomes. So I'm just going to show you how I do it. I do a good few 4 to 6 inches. So I just go in and I just literally throw it in, make it really easy. Wear my awesome garden gloves here, which are fantastic for protecting nails because it's rubber. It's literally that simple, super easy. The other thing that's interesting about trees, that eventually all of that nutrients, once it's on the ground, the leaf matter, will go in and feed the roots. It also helps with your grass. So if you don't perfectly rake it all up, it'll break down over winter and only give you the nutrients that is needed to go in your grass. So it's okay, it doesn't have to be perfect. It is very important to give back to the pollinators. The bees and other forms of pollinators are still doing a last-ditch effort before they hibernate for the winter. So I have provided some of the blossoms after I've done my harvesting for the year. This beautiful red blossom, the bees absolutely love it. It is a pineapple sage blossom. They're gorgeous. I've also taken this Thai basil and allow it to completely bloom out because the leaves aren't going to taste anything anymore. I've already got what I want off the plant, but I want to provide. All of what you see here is a bunch of seeds that I will utilize. I will take them and I will crumble them right over the soil after I cut down the plants. But I am not going to fully clean this up for a while because you have the bees. Oh, speaking of wonders, right there visiting. I'm telling you, they love that sage flower. If you enjoyed today's episode, please click on that like button so therefore the algorithm will work in your favor, and by subscribing, you will be updated with future content that I make.